Hey, this is Eric Haley from Max Fitness. I just finished another great mobility and activation routine. Before we continue, hit the subscribe button for more great content. Message I want to get across today is please don't skip these workouts. Anybody that knows us, that comes in our facility, that has personal contact with us, they know that we say that these are the most important workouts of the week, and they're good for everybody. All right, really work on your body mechanics, fine-tuning those movements to make you better at everything you do and make you feel better and make you move better. Okay, so here goes another great routine from Max Fitness. Okay, so just like all of our other routines, we're taking 6 exercises, breaking them up into 2 circuits, and we're going around 3 times on each circuit. First exercise of the first circuit, we're gonna do a 2-second hold bird dog. Okay, so we're gonna go on all fours, keep your spine neutral at the start, and you're gonna raise your left leg, your right arm, and we're gonna hold 1, 2, we're gonna squeeze in, you're gonna have your elbow to knee, 1, 2, come up, squeeze the glutes, 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so you really wanna work on your stability in that, all right? And we're gonna get 8 reps on each side. Okay, so for our second exercise of the first circuit, we're gonna do T-spine snow angels. Okay, so for this, you wanna start off knees bent, okay, on your side, and you wanna put your palms together. The important thing here is that we focus on our thoracic spine, and you wanna watch the hand that's moving the whole time, okay? So what you wanna do is you lay on your side, all right? You wanna drag your hand across, follow it with your head, come all the way around, and then we're going to try to reach behind your back, come right back around. All right, so we're going to work on our shoulder mobility, T-spine mobility, and you want to focus on not trying so hard to keep your knees together. If they kind of come apart, it's okay, because we're really focusing on the mid back, okay? You don't want to torque the lower back. So if I'm coming across and your knees just so happens to come up a little bit, that's okay. Come back around. But if you have good mobility, keep your knees together. Come back around. And we're gonna get 8 reps on each side. Okay, so for our third and final exercise of the first circuit, we're gonna do a sprinter single leg quarter squat, okay? The reason why it's sprinter is just because of the drive, and you're gonna have that hip to face form, all right? Coming from a track background, that's the sprint form. So what you wanna do is you're gonna balance on one leg, all right? You're gonna come down into a quarter squat, and you're gonna have the opposite arm up, other hand on the hip, 1, 2, and you're gonna come up, drive the knee, 1, 2. Come down, 1, 2, up, 1, 2, 1, 2, up, 1, 2. If you have to, you can 1, 2. If you have to put your foot down for a second to gather yourself to come up, that's okay. But you want to try to balance as much as you can, because we like to do our balancing for the stability and balance of this whole routine, okay? So again, 1, 2, up, 1, 2, and we're gonna get 8 reps on each. So again, we had the 2-second hold bird dogs, and that was 8 reps on each side. And then we went into the T-spine snow angels, and that was 8 reps on each side. And then we did the sprinter single leg quarter squats, and that was 8 reps on each side. And we're going around 3 times. Okay, so for our first exercise of the second circuit, we're gonna do alternating shin boxes. The most important thing you have to think about here is we are opening the hips, we're activating the hips, but you gotta think about your core here. Okay, people forget about the core, they feel like they can't get that movement in. Okay, so when you're starting, you wanna start in like a 90-90 position, okay? And what you wanna do is, our goal is to try to keep our heels down and activate the core to be able to turn to go to the other side. Up, around, other side. Up, around, other side. If you have to, you could use one hand or both hands to try to get across. Okay? You can use, if you have limited mobility, you can come from this position here and windshield wipe the legs. Okay, but our goal is to use our core to help stabilize and activate that core to get this mobility, gain that movement. Okay, and you want to get 8 reps. Okay, so for our second exercise of the second circuit, we're going into a lateral lunge to a single leg RDL. Okay, so a lot of big movements here. You have to really focus on stabilizing and balancing, and again, we're opening the hips. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go all the way out into a lateral lunge here, hips back, chest up, feet planted. All right, then we're gonna come back in. See, right now I'm still balancing, and I'm gonna reach down with the opposite hand, coming all the way down into a single leg RDL, up, back out, up, reaching down, up, out, up, reaching down. If you have to, you can tap in between. So do the lateral lunge, come back in, you can tap here, all right? Coming all the way down, all right? So right now I'm pushing my hips back, back flat, leg back, and then come back up, squeezing up, okay? But you want to try to balance and use that stability as much as you can. So you're going to come here, up, here, up, here, okay? All right? And you want to get 8 reps on each side. So for our third and final exercise of the second circuit, we're going to go into a high plank toe touch. All right? We're going to do this for a minute. So what you want to do is you want to go into a high plank. Make sure you're very, very stable. And what you want to do is you want to reach to the opposite foot. And then back. Make sure you get all the way back into this high plank before you reach to the other side. And then back in. Regroup. Reach. Regroup. Reach. Regroup. Reach. Regroup. Okay? And we're going to do that for 1 minute. Okay, so that second circuit was alternating shin boxes. And that was 8 reps on each side. Then we had the lateral lunge to single leg RDL. And that was 8 reps on each side. And then we went to the high plank toe touches. And that was for 1 minute. And we're going around 3 times. So guys, thanks again. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel. All right, again, it's Eric Haley from Max Fitness. Stay tuned for more great content. Thanks again.